We're back in Under Par Golf Architect. This is Metro Meadows, our current 9-hole course, but it's going to end up being 18, of course, as we have the front 9 literally in front of the clubhouse, and the back 9 will be behind the clubhouse back over here. We have 9 holes of golf. We played this, or I should say I played this myself last video. Quite an embarrassing performance, if I do say so myself. We will probably do better. I think I will commit to having a live stream where when we're done with this playlist, when we're done with this series, and we've visited every single golf course, we've got them all set up, I'm going to commit a live stream to going through each of my courses and playing a full round in each of my courses. And we're going to be meticulous. We're going to be highly skilled by then, okay? I'm going to hone my skills. Be very, very successful at that point. Okay, so this is a 9-hole course, as you know, and keeping with the elements of realism, we're ending our courses. Our 9th green is near the clubhouse. Our 18th green will be near the clubhouse as well, and I think I like the idea of that being right here. So when I go into design things and like think about where I want to put everything, I usually think about where my 18th green is going to be, because that kind of dictates where everything else can flow. And I think the 18th green being right next to the first tee seems pretty good. So I'm going to aim for that being the case. So if that's the case, then perhaps we could have the 10th tee be here, I'm thinking. Or it could be over here, but you know, maybe we'll have to see how that's going. I'm thinking about this. Let's kind of like try to visualize it. So if the 10th tee is here and we go this way, maybe this sets us up for 10 being here, par 4. And then we could have 11 come up here. That's probably a 4 as well, though. So I could make this a 5 probably if I just cut short. So maybe we have a short par 4, and then the tee box is right here. Come up to par 5 here, maybe for 11. Okay. 12, 13 could be a par 3. That could be interesting. We could get, let's see what, 14 could be here. Maybe we push 14 this direction. And then the tee box for 15 could be here, brings it up. Maybe dog legs to the left a little bit. 16 can come over here where it's allowed. 17 down to here, and then 18 can finish off here. Or maybe we don't want to have 18 be, you know, like the tee box coming this way. I don't know yet, but I do want the 18th green, I think, to be right here. So let's take a look and see what we can't come up with here. While we're doing this, let's get the clubhouse upgraded. That way we can have more golfers on the course, make some more money while we're doing this, okay? So there we go. Also, it looks like virtual golf can't be upgraded, but the snack bar, no. Restaurant, no. I got everything else upgraded, right? The putting green is not, but I can't. I have to advance through levels to unlock the upgrades. Complete missions. Oh, well, so here's this mission, right? I have to make Carrie Chase a semi-pro, and I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to make her a semi-pro. I mean, she has a really great review of the course. She loves the course. Her happiness is way up. Her score isn't great, though. And I really don't know. She's an amateur. So I don't know how to, you know, raise her skill. I can't exactly tell her, hey, go take lessons, right? But I have all of the facilities here for her to practice in. Maybe I just upgrade the small driving range one more time. Maybe that'll do it. I don't know. I can't make her do this stuff is what I'm saying. I don't know how to do that. So maybe we'll see. We'll focus on the things we can do. So 10th, let's say if the green, it's kind of a hilly green too. I like that. If the green for 18 is here, then the tee box for 10 could be about here. This doesn't leave me a lot of room for facilities on this side of it. And I kind of want a little more room. I'm going to put it... I'm not sure how many more facilities we need, though. I mean, I've got them all. There's no buildings for economy yet. Maybe we'll unlock something like that. And there's the ice cream trucks, too. Yeah, the food trucks and stuff. Oh, man. You know, we should probably put those in here. Yeah? We should have that in there. Let's put the food trucks in here, too. Like, right here would be a good spot for it. You know, like an ice cream truck, and then the food truck could maybe be kind of parked over here in this area. I don't want it to get hit by a ball, you know? I think maybe I'll put it something like this. You know what? We'll do that. This is where these guys are going to be. And then I'm never going to... I know. I'm very, very flighty already. I'm never going to start this hole. Let's just do it. All right, so room for some facilities here. Let's have the 10th tee box be here. And if we go all the way over here, it's a par 4, which is nice, but I do want the tee box for this next one to be kind of like as close to this as possible so I can maybe get a par 5 out of it. So I'm thinking probably we'll go maybe here. It's 263 is pretty good still. Yeah, 263 is pretty good for distance. So we'll go like that. This is going to be marked as 10. There we go. And our cart paths. Now we want to also keep in mind about how cart paths are going to work, right? Or how these walking paths are going to work. We want to know sort of where they're going to be. So as we make these courses, this one can work for this hole. It's fine. But as we make this, we're going to want to see, like, for example, this right here. I think this path could keep going straight if I wanted it to. So perhaps we will move the hole to be here instead, just a little bit shorter. Let's say it's 245 now. And by doing that, it lets me have this be straight going off that direction along with whatever hole this is. So we could say that that's going to happen. All right. So for the greens, again, kind of just doing this. I'm going to make it like a bigger green kind of over here. And of course, as you all know, we are still going for the water. Yes, the water is still a thing. And I think I will have this green kind of be hugging the whole location. I mean, kind of hugging the water over here too. I think so. So we'll go about like that. Let's make that path be right along the water. There we go. And we go something about like that. Seems good to me. You guys like it. And then we'll have the bridge be on this side. So I still want the bridge to be accessible from the back side of the hole. And mostly this is so that their shots, if they hit the bridge, I don't want them to feel like, oh man, I hit the bridge and that's the reason why it went way over, right? If you hit this bridge, it's because you went past the hole anyway, right? So I'm kind of looking at that. And the same thing back here. Over here, it's like if you hit this bridge, you weren't going to hit the green anyway. So in all cases, which I forgot one over here, didn't I? I bet a lot of you guys pointed that out and I didn't even see it. Well, guess what? We saw it now. There it is. Going through here, just making sure I didn't miss any others. Seems good. Yes, seems good. Okay. It would be nice if the game would not allow the golfers to golf without actually being next to their ball. Then I would be notified if they couldn't reach the hole, right? Okay. So we're already off to a very flighty, super distracted start, aren't we? We're going to get all 18 holes in this video, though. If it's a long video, so be it. But we are going to get there. Okay. So let's take our tee. Go like that. Green's already set and is an A+. So fairways down the middle. Kind of something like that. Which seems fine. And then we'll have our fairway kind of do one of these numbers. For the other side, it seems good. It's a B-. Let's get it to be at least an A if we can. Just kind of do something like that. That's fine. A-, sure. Fairway right through here. A+ fairways. Yay. All right. So a little bit of rough grass right there. A little bit of rough grass right through here as well. In an effort to try and stop the ball. All right. If it's rolling towards the water, maybe you can save it by getting in the rough grass. But, you know. I think so. I think I'm going to put rough grass through here. We'll be a little more kind to people right before being a dink. Sand on the right. And you know what? Let's do sand on the left too. We'll do a slightly different shape, but we'll do sand on the left as well. Right after this tree. That seems fine. Okay, good. This is an A+ hole. We don't need to do anything else to it. So let's go ahead and unlock. Okay, next we want the next hole. The next tee box is supposed to be back here, right? Is what I wanted. So we're going to place this, I think probably right in the center is good. And I'm hoping this is a par 5, but it's just not without going a little bit of dog leg here. So arcing just a little bit. So maybe if I bring it like that, I need just a little bit of an extra distance here on this. So 420, 481. There we go. So I need to curve a little bit. I'm going to curve a lot of it, actually, because I want to leave room for the stuff over here. So we're going to go about like that. And then, yeah, let's get it to be kind of like this. It's not really so much an S curve, but I mean, there's a little bit of a curve there. And then we're gonna have a whole bunch of water back here. So if you go too far, you get, you know, dinged for that. Okay, cool. Next, let's clear out the trees alongside where we want people to be shooting. It's about there. Seems good. Through here, clear these out as well. Right about there is fine. Let's clear these out. And right through about here should be all right. Yeah, let's clear this stuff out. I don't want them to go across this, though, so I don't want to clear too many trees out of here. And this seems okay. You're going to have to be kind of accurate off the tee here. You got sort of, you know, these trees on both sides, so I'm going to have to be watching that. But I'm going to leave that alone. Fairway up the middle, just like that. Seems great. And we can also expand that to be over here and then kind of over on this side and then kind of like that. And of course, our green is surrounded by the water. Like so. There we go. Like so. Right in the front of it too, like this. There we go. It's a little bit of a weird shape. And I'm going to let that be. You know, I can't control that. You know, this would be like normally this would be like a curve, but it's not really giving me much on the ways of curves there, but it's okay. Green is right here. It's a fairly large green, and it looks like it's actually gonna, yeah, you know what? I'll let that be. I'll let that be, but we're gonna maybe go like that to make that look a little more natural on that side. Okay, good. I want rough grass over here. I want a sand pit over on this side. Fairly large. Yeah, that's good. That works for me. I might leave that tree here. I don't know. It's an interesting obstruction. I don't think it's good form to leave that there. But maybe. Definitely want a lot of trees over here, though. I don't want them trying to go over top of this. So I'm actually going to, yeah, put a little more. Oh, I'm out of money. Well, let's let the timer run. I ran out of money. I thought we were going to be good, but then I started playing the game. I started building things with it paused. That's my bad. I could have like an extra 20 grand right now if I left it running. Yeah, we definitely want, you know, more trees over along this side here. Maybe not there. I kind of wasted my money there, didn't I? Because you pay $100 to put a tree down, but you don't get refunded. So you $200. It's $200 for a tree. You got to be very intentional. Unless you're, you know, swimming in cash, which I was for a little while there. All right, fairways. I think we'll go kind of down this way. I can't afford it, so I guess I won't do that. For now, why don't we go ahead and just turn this hole on? We can improve it over time. I just want people to be able to play it. So it's a B at the moment, and we'll fix it and get it better soon. But there's a really narrow space here where there's a fairway, and I don't think they'll hit it very well here. I think actually I'm gonna. Yeah, let's just keep hitting it while it's open. They can golf it now, but we'll kind of adjust it on the fly here as we go. There we go. Just a little bit like this. And then I think, you know, if you do hit it in the rough, then okay, there's like a big rough grass for rough cut, maybe through here, first cut kind of thing over there. That's fine. Maybe some rough grass on this side. I'm thinking I kind of like the idea, as weird as it might sound. It's probably not that weird. I kind of like the idea of this little lake right here extending through here and to be kind of sticking out right about here like this. I kind of like the idea of that being a thing. I just want to give a little extra hesitation to trying to go through here, right? Because if I analyze, you see that shot right there? Yeah. So this is really close to the point where most of them will be hitting. And I just want to give them something else to think about here. And I'm thinking maybe this is a little bit much. We can go fairway through here. I want to give them something else to think about. Maybe we'll even go the fast one through here. I think that's good. This is an A now. We have great fairways. Let's have like a little extra fairway here and here and here and here. Yeah, let's get rid of that tree. And this tree too. Okay, so we have a fairway, pretty good fairway there. It's A+. Only thing left is the tee box on this. And we can just go ahead and I'm going to adjust this by going like this. And then the tee box will just be an actual box like that. Okay, so that hole's done. Now over here, we're going to need facilities. We're going to need to, you know, cater to their bathroom needs and all those types of things, right? So I want to have near this course, Well, before we do that, let's make sure that our path is going to work, right? So we have this water right here, right? They have to think about. I think this path goes all the way straight up, like so. To make it interesting, right? We are going to have the bridge crossing the water. And then we have the same path is now going to be kind of maybe going through here a little bit. So we'll end up in this area with this path, this cart path, kind of like that. And then it's right about here is where I'm thinking we're going to put the things, right? So like a drinking fountain can cover that hole right here is pretty good. I'll put like a little bench here for them to relax on. I think that's fine. A restroom out here is a pretty good idea too. So we'll just give them an extra, bathroom facility right here. And now when they're way out here, they have a place to go. I think the trash bin is a good idea too here. Let's place that right behind this drinking fountain, I think. Yeah, we'll do that too. So we have all their amenities and stuff are like way out here, and that's great. Okay, so this is hole 11. So we got 10, starts here, comes here, then 11 out, then 12. 12 was, this is a par 5 right here. So 12, I think, is probably good to be a 4. And then I want to have 13 be a 3. So let's place, let's do the next tee. The next tee, I think we can place, right on the other side of the lake is fine. We want a par 4. We can go all the way to the corner with it. That's probably fair. That's fair to do. Okay, so we'll do that. And then, of course, this is marked as our next hole. We'll say it's marked maybe here. So that's 12. Cart path comes out along the side. So this is gonna be a path that they can sort of take alongside the course. I have enough money now, so I'm okay with investing in the path right away. But I want to go around this water and maybe head up this way with it. It's going to end up over here. Now we have, the next tee box going along this side on the other side of the path. Do I want to go around this? I don't like the way that looks. I'm not going to go around this water. Instead, I'm going to go straight with this path, but I'll move the water just a little bit. It's about the same amount of cost to do that. Where is it? Right here. This way, when I move the water, it actually ends up, into the course a bit more. So that's all right. They can walk around this by walking on the path. So I can go all the way to the property edge actually here, because they can just use the path later. All right, so there's a little bit of a lake there. That's kind of nice. And then we'll just simply take away the water here. Yeah, that's good. And then I want to also go in and delete all of this, get that money back. And now this can be a straight path. There we go. Just a straight path out that way is better. And then we'll bring that water back over here. So we've kind of made it to where this is in the middle, right, of everything. You're going to have to hit it. It's probably fine. You're most likely going to clear it. I think you're most likely going to clear. You know what? I think you're most likely going to clear this. I don't get any money back for this water, though. So let's just leave it. I want it to be a little bit. I'm gonna have, it's weird as it is, I know, but I'm going to have even more water right here. So this is going to end up getting the aqueduct thing, I think. There's going to be enough water in this course that it'll just give me that bonus, probably. Let's put some water around the edge of this green. We know we want to do that too. And then we get the theme bonus for it, so it'll give us extra, points for that too, I guess. Probably. Yep, there's Aqua Park. Okay, so we have that. There we go. And then let's get the bridge on that side is fine. Cool. Let's delete these two trees. We're going to leave this open. There's enough challenge here as is with all the water. So we'll leave this open kind of through there. Get rid of the rocks. I don't like rocks. And then let's also go ahead and do this. I kind of like that. It's narrow, but it then opens up. So, you got room there. We can put first cut on the side, although that's not actually helping me with my ratings. So let's not bother with that. Can I make it help me with my ratings? I think so. If I change the waypoints to be like this, I think I can get that to cover now. Yeah. So if I do that, then now I can get this whole area. Now it's this part that doesn't help me, and I'm all right with that. I think that's good. Okay, so first cut along the side is what I was looking for here, and then maybe I can put a little bit more over here on this side too, with that not being a thing. Oh, whatever. It looks better, right? Just make it rough. If they go out of bounds, they go out of bounds. Whatever. That's the whole point. There's like rough grass over on the side, right? Should we put an extra obstruction here? God, this course is gonna be tough, isn't it? Yeah, let's put a little sand right there. Yeah, I'm all right with that. This path goes up like that, and then I don't know if it needs to go any further because I don't know where the rest of the holes are gonna go. So this is, I think, gonna be fine for now. All right. We'll take the fairway. Yeah, and all of this gets to be fairway. All of this gets to be fairway. And we'll make the fast running fairway. This whole thing can be the fast running fairway with the narrower fairway, maybe like this. That's fine. Over here, we'll have like a narrower, not so fast fairway there. Yeah, I like that. We are kind of getting rid of some of these trees now, and that's okay too. You don't need that many trees. It's okay. Fast running down the center, though, is pretty good. So we're at B for the fairway. Oh, we need to do this part, yeah. Let's have it be about like that, with the rest of this stuff being a more natural flowing fairway. There we go. T-box. Green is an F because I have to, do that. So let's do that. Green is like that now. Beautiful. A+. And then the T-box. Make it into an actual box. There we go. A+, Aqua Park themed. Very, very nice. Let's go ahead and unlock that. How do I get Carrie Chase to be a pro golfer? I mean, I probably have to host the tournament to make that happen, right? This video is going to be too long. Like, I'm not going to be able to host the tournament today. I want to have all of the holes. I want to have 18 holes here. And then I think what we'll do next time, we'll have to have 4 videos for this one, but I think what we'll do next time is once we have 18 holes, next video will come back. We'll do the tournament. And I think I want to participate in the tournament. Yeah, I know. I think I want to participate in the tournament. And then maybe Carrie will participate too. And then that will allow her to go semi-pro. Maybe that's how that works. I don't know. We'll see. I think this is a little weird. I'm going to take this tree out. I don't like this tree anymore. We're going to take it out and just replace this with some, basic fairway kind of things right there. That's fine. It just looks better that way, I think. Maybe it would look better if I did that just to connect it up. Yeah, probably. Okay, so hole, what hole is this? It just says hole. Hole 12. Okay, so hole 12. Do I have everything marked with signs? Did I sign this one? I did not mark this one. I want to mark this one with a sign. Let's put signs. It's like this, and then we'll put a sign right here. Everyone knows this is 11 now. So 10, 11 comes over here, finishes here. You have 12, which is going to be right there. It's a little bit odd. Let's change that up and do like that. Now they can see where 12 is. And then also, let's get our trash bins so they don't like throw everything on the ground, and a bench maybe to help them recover after a very stressful hole, I'm sure. And then the drinking fountain can also help them. Right here, this is going to cover, I think it'll end up covering 2 tee boxes or 2 greens, one or the other. There we go. This is pretty far away from the clubhouse, so we'll have the drinking fountain over here too on that side. That covers the green. Yep. We'll also do the garbage bin over here too. Probably next to it like this. Yeah, maximize that distance I can cover. And then also the bathrooms are going to be like this. So maybe we'll put this along the back wall. I think so. Right there. And so we might as well bring the path all the way to the bathroom then. Yeah, something like that looks better. Oh, and then the bench. The bench is here. Okay. All right, then. Taking care of people as we go, yeah? That's hole 12. Let's talk about 13. 13, I want to be a par 3. And I think I'm going to go this way with it. Stop, and then have another one that kind of doglegs around. So let me just analyze the situation here, right? So I wanted, actually, this path to go all the way up. I think that's going to limit me, like, quite a bit if I put a path straight through here, because then I can't really have holes that go this direction very well. So I think I might end up like deleting this and just not implying that it's going to keep going, because this one's already going. So if I was to take 13 and let's say the tee box is here, I would probably want my par 3 to be about here, I think. It's a 184-yard par 3. We could go about here with it. That's not too shabby. And it gives me perfect distance because this is the end of that hole. So this path is running perfectly between these two holes now. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that as one hole. And then the next tee box, I think we're going to want to bend around so we don't interfere too much with this. Tough. How about maybe if I start here, I wonder. If I go like this and I bend around, I could maybe get another par 5 out of that. Could I? Could I get another par 5 if I went this far? This is 346, but of course, we're talking about a hole that's going to be, you know, doing this instead. So that's going to be 464, another par 5. Good. Okay, I needed another par 5, so I'm glad that that is 455. And it's not like extremely long either. It's a pretty good one. So I think we'll go like that for hole 14. So there's that. Now 15, let's see, 15 would then start over here, right? And we could do it like there, and it would probably bend this direction. Ooh, how does that gonna work? Maybe it's another par 3. I want it to be a 4 though. Let's put 4, like maybe the green ends up here. You know what? Let's put the green right here. So it's like, yeah, there's like 2 tee boxes and greens. Like everything's in a line, right? That looks pretty organized anyway. And then we can bring this over, of course, to really make sure that that sticks. So about like that then. So a lot of L-shaped holes for that, which is, this is fine, you know? It just adds a little bit to it. It's all right. So this is 15. So 16, let's see what the balance currently is. I only have 3 holes left, right? So what's the current par, current balance of everything? We have 1 of each, par 3 and 5 in the first 7 holes. And the front 9 has 2 par 3s. So the front 9 is a 35. Then the back 9 so far has 2 par 5s and 1 3, which kind of equals out the front side, right? So I'd kind of want to stick around 4s from this point on, I think. And then we end up with 72. If we can. So this hole here is 15. 16, I think maybe we could go like a diagonal this way, you know? Spice it up a bit, yeah? We could say maybe that's here, and then it ends over here near this water, which is already, you know, I think that's good. It's already kind of built in. Yep. There, that's 16. Gonna go a little diagonal this way. It's also gonna allow me to like really stack this with trees and all that stuff, so which is nice. So that means 17 could start over here. We could have a par 3 for 17. Yeah, I'm okay with that because this is gonna get in the way of my par 4 18 that I want. So I think I'm gonna go 17 as a 3, and we can do it from here to here. It's a really short, like par 4, like right, par 3, I mean, like right here. That's fine for 17. And then 18 would then start here, maybe up on top of this hill. Now, of course, I have to figure out where my paths are going to be, right? Because we talked about this. I mean, you don't really need a walking path between here and here. But that said, you know, we could do that. Maybe not quite that far, though. This is a tee box, and this is a green. I want to stay away from the green, but this is fine, right? We could do that. And then taking a look where these holes are. We don't really need a path between here, I don't think. Gosh, am I already doing that? I'm already saying we don't need it, but maybe we kind of do. If I was to go straight down the middle here. This is a green, so I kind of want to stay away from that. I can go towards the tee box, though. Let's have this path here. Maybe hug this tee box. And then we could maybe bring it around, let's say this way. Would be okay here. And then between these two, I would want to hug the tee box, not the green. So I would say probably we would go this way and then straight down here, but we would, you know, be closer to that tee box than anything. There. So it'd be something like that, okay? That way, you know, when they're over here, they can use this path to get to here. Then they're going to have, I guess... This is a green, so I'd want to maybe stay away from that and go like this. Okay. Now, I don't want to go straight up from here because my hole 18 is going to curve and we're going to have the green over here. And there's going to be this big extravagant thing. The 18th hole is extravagant, okay? I need a lot of space for it. just to really fit the theme. Okay, I need a lot of space for that. You know where I'm going with that. Let's have this be here. And 18 is going to be right in the middle of this madness. I think it's going to be right here. Let's do it right here. This is a 280-yard par 4 right there. It's going to be a little bit longer than that because I'm going to bend it. But, I mean, 2 diagonal holes is kind of cool. But I am going to bend it just a little bit like that. No? Why not? Am I getting... There it goes. Yeah. Just a little bit. So 284 for hole 18 to be right there. So we can remove this path. We don't need it. That's okay. Or maybe we can give it... I mean, 10 is kind of sticking out here. Maybe we do a little bit. But I don't want to imply that it was ever intended. So, well, I'm going to do this. No, that doesn't do anything. Just stop being dumb. Okay. Now, how is my extravagant 18 happening? You're just going to have to wait till the end of the video to find out. All right. So, from over here, we have all the holes laid out, right? So, let's take a look at 13 and let's dress up all these things and make them great. So, I'm going to go like that with the tee box is already A+, but I'm going to do it right there. It's a very short hole, right? Very small. And we can do something that's very small green. I don't want the green to be that small. So I will be, let's extend the green a little bit, make it bigger. This is a par 3 after all. So they're going to be hitting it like off the tee onto the green, hopefully. So let's give them a little bit of space with that green. Just a little bit more green space. There we go. A bigger green. This is too big. Yeah, this is too big. Let's do that and that and that. There. I think that's a little bit better. And then maybe you know what? Let's go off the back here a little bit. And then we'll add the water on this side. And then I'm trying to see where my bridge is going to be. It's going to be over there. Okay. And then real quick, just more water here. Never hurt nobody. There we go. Like that on that side. Okay. There it is. And then we'll get our fairway, which is probably not going to be really all that relevant anyway, but there it is. And then our fairway, kind of like that. Sure. Fairway is going to get a great grade. I don't want the hazards. This is a very straightforward shoot it onto the green and put it in the hole kind of situation, but it's not a flat green, right? There's definitely something going on over there. For the rough, we'll put some first cut maybe right over here and some rough stuff maybe along the path like that. That's pretty good, I guess. Yeah. It's an A- right now. Hazards are the reason. We'll just put a little extra first cut over here like this. No big deal. Pretty straightforward. Just hit it onto the green and do your thing. Okay, unlock it. So the next one from here is this whole 14 tee box. This goes around. So this is one of those things where we want to promote them not doing this, but you can't really control it in the game. They don't listen to you. But we're gonna go like this. We're gonna line this whole thing with trees, this side and this side. It's gonna be a nice wooded pathway. Okay. In hopes, again, that they don't try to do that, but they probably will. They probably will. And if they do, there's a little water over here, and I kind of feel like I'm just going to, yeah, lean into that a little bit. Maybe add some more. Sure, like that. We'll want our fairway to go straight down the middle this direction, about like that. Nice, fast fairway. This is, of course, going to end up being a green. So we'll have a green kind of, I want it surrounded by water, right? So it's got to be this direction. Yeah, this is fine. And then we surround this with water. All around there. There we go. And up the front side. There we go. not too shabby. We could make this the green too. That works for me. Sure. And then of course, the path. Kind of wanted it here. Yep. Kind of like that is acceptable. All right, lots of that. And then let's get the fairway and stuff done too, because the fairway is currently an F. I also want the flags. So mark that hole, mark this hole. We'll say it's 14, like this. And then we want to add certain amenities and stuff over here too, like drinking fountain stuff. I'll cover all these tee boxes that way, which is going to be good. So fairway, again, we want to kind of promote them to come around this way. So giving them a huge amount of fairway to work with, maybe this will encourage them to try it. Even give them like the less runny stuff over here, like the stuff that's going to slow down the ball just a little bit more, so they don't overshoot the corner. Maybe, who knows? We will give them a little first cut along the edge because it's helping my score. And then maybe down here this way too. Yeah, this is fine. All right, so this is an A+ already, but this one, A- because of the hazards. We're almost there, actually. So just kind of put these hazards, just a bunch of first cut is fine, I think, here. Still an A, still about like that. And then down this side as well, still an A. There we go. And actually, connect this. Why not? It's a big, sure, it's almost there. Might as well disconnect that. Okay. And then this fairway on this side here too probably should be connected like that. And then this can be like really rough stuff. Maybe prevent them from going in the water if they overshoot a little bit there. So this is an A+ as well. Everything's good. Yeah, got it. Okay, that hole's done. And we're gonna want to unlock these holes as we go. So this one's gonna be unlocked now too. And they can just keep golfing. You know, we're at $102,000 now, so just let them keep golfing. So this is 14. Now we're on to 15. 15 is going to get the tee box treatment. Let's go about a square like that. Should be fine. The green, of course, gets the green treatment. I think I'll put this hole near the back of the green because there's a lot of hills and stuff right here. So it's going to make a relatively large green here, but I'm going to put it near the back. And obviously, this happens too, of course. All the way through here. There we go. So surrounded by water. Yep, like that. And like that. That's nice. Sure. Path. Bridge to this can be on the backside, like about here. That works for me. You hear the trucks? Yeah. Yeah. Put this path back like this so they can interact with these. Now, these need to be moved if we want that to be relevant. So I kind of want to move this, and I don't have a good way to do that. So I have to completely remove it. At least you got your ice cream cone before they left. But I want them to kind of, you know, be around this path here. So ice cream truck could be here instead now. Yeah, like right here. And then the food truck could be on this side, like this. That works better. I don't think there's a reason for, you know, these drinking fountains or anything like that. Although over here there would be. So maybe I place one over here just to cover that green area. And maybe we have one sitting here, which is kind of... It's kind of on the course, isn't it? Let's maybe move this. This is a trash bin. Let's move that to be in a better spot, like here. Yeah, that works better for me. All right, so we're on hole, what, 15 right now? Nope, this is good to go. This is, oh, sorry, we're over here. Yeah. I lost track of where I was. Okay, so C+, looking for fairways here. Let's give them the fairway down the middle here. Seems good. Give them a little fairway here. Let's give them maybe the slower fairway on the edges, kind of over on this side. There you go. Maybe some slower fairway on this side here, just to kind of help them if they hit the tree area. We'll get some rough grass over here and over here. So if you want to try cutting the corners, you might have to deal with that. I also think instead of the grass, we'll put some trees right here along this side, this direction, so that, like, again, you got to go over top of these trees if you want to hit that green. which you might try it. They do. They certainly like to try it, but I'm going to make them, you know, work for it. Some first cut stuff right here, maybe. Some over here, maybe. This is an A and a little bit on the fairway, and we're good to go. So just like that. Okay, that is done. 15 unlocked. We're getting close, guys. We're almost there. I have to put some extra amenities and stuff nearby, but it's all right. So 16. T-box. Same thing. Give him a square. Should be good to go. And then we give him a green. And then this green, I'm going to put it on this side. We can use this lake as part of the surround on that green. Seems good. We'll go around with this water. Just like that. Seems good. And right around there like this. Done. Very cool. Yep. There's our water. Probably have too many trees in the way, of course. We want to obviously get rid of those trees. But I just want to have a really thorough surround on that. There we go. And then let's get our paths going. We can have this be connected on this side, I suppose. Yeah, we could do that. That would make this part of the green. Yep. You know what? We'll go square with this, or rectangular or whatever, right? We'll do that. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So, are we blocking any drives here? Looks pretty good. You got to be accurate. There's clear lines to golf through. There's barely any trees in here. I think that looks a little weird, doesn't it? Just a little strange to not have any trees at all through here. Maybe we'll change that to a row of trees. I don't know about a row of trees. That might look a little too... maybe something like that, maybe. It's not a clean row. Same thing here. These obstacles probably should put some trees here. Just doesn't look really all that nice without some trees. There we go. That looks a little bit better. And maybe here, and here, and here, and here. Yeah, something like that. It looks a lot more natural than it did. I like it. Okay. So over here, what we got? C+ so far. So we got some water here. It's not really going to be in play. This is a par... Oh, it is a par 4. It is a par 4. I don't really need this water in play, though. So I'm going to take that out, actually. I don't need that. Let's go ahead and delete some of the trees that are on the approach. There we go. Like that, too. Right next to where we're driving. Probably not. I like this better. I think... change the waypoint a little bit, move it this way, and now we can start laying in our fairway through here. Yeah, that looks good. And then our other fairway can be along the side, this side and this side. Let's fill in any gaps that may have occurred in our diagonal drawings. There we go. Seems fine to me. You need to do that and that and that and that. Okay, A+ on the fairway. Hazards are a C at the moment. So why don't we play some sand? Some sand right there. I like it. Maybe some sand on that side too. Doesn't have to be quite so clean. So we can maybe get a refund on that. That's good. And then for the rest of this B+ course, rough grass, first cut, that kind of stuff. Maybe put it right there. A little bit on that side, maybe. A little bit over here. Just enough for this thing to say, yeah, I like your course now. We can give you an A+. Doing it for the grade. That's what we've come to, guys. We're doing it for the grade. A, rough. That doesn't apply to this hole. We'll just do it right here, I guess. We'll start like this. If you really chunk the ball in the beginning, then you're going to get rough through here. But that actually is not applying to this hole. It's not mattering. So, yeah, it just doesn't care. Now now my fairway is bad too. Interesting. So now the hazards are great, but I went too far. There's not enough fairway now. So I guess we'll give them more fairway until they give me the A+. Sounds good. Let's go ahead and unlock that hole. And they are back over here. Now, are there any holes where we don't have a solid walking path right now? I don't think so. If they're here, they can use this walking path to come over to this area. Kind of zigzags through the trees. And then once they're here, they can walk over to this. So this is going to end up being where our sign is for that hole, 16. I like that. We need a whole sign over here as well, it looks like. So we can place this as make this, you know, let's call it 15. Right? So we have a 14 flag. Do we have that? No, never did that either. Okay, I'm slacking. No, wait, it's right there. Yeah, 14. Yeah. Okay, we're fine. So 14, 15, 16, now 17. 17 is a par 3. It's very simple. And we can also use this water for that as well. So we can use the green over here. Let's have this be kind of, well, I don't need it to be quite that much. Let's bring this water over here like that. Yeah, it could just be a simple green. It's okay. Doesn't have to be a very funky shape or anything. This will do. Yeah, and then of course we want to, you know, front load it a little bit here or there. Maybe they don't make it all the way, so we get some sand in the front too. Sure. And I think from here we're all right. The path, I think we should come from this side. So we'll do something like that. Yeah. And then maybe flatten that. It comes down. Okay, I could get behind that, like that. That's fine. Yep. Okay, green. Just change it to like that. That's fine. Okay, so fairway. I mean, there's not a lot here, but we're gonna add it. It's an F at the moment. There's not a lot of fairway available. I don't think there's really a whole lot of relevance in putting rough grass or anything like that around here either, because it's just like, what are you going to do? It's a par 3, you know? Super happy. Still not a semi-pro, though. This is an A+ Aqua Park. We're getting an Aqua Park bonus for this one, too. Cool. Unlock. Okay. Next and final. Hole 18. We made it. We finally did it. I'm here, guys. I put my head down. I focused. And we did it. And unfortunately, we did it in a way that doesn't let me have a walking path here. Where is the path going to be for this? Oh, man. It really can't be anywhere, can it? I guess it could be right behind the tee box here. Oh, this tee box isn't even extended. Look at that. I got credit for that, too. I think maybe the path goes back here. Let's say you're at 17. How are you getting to 18? You're just going to walk over here. I guess this is how you do the path. You just put a path here. You just do this. Like, that's it. Because you're here already, right? You just do that. That's fine. You know, you have a path to walk this way. That's it. That's the only prerequisite. So that's fine. I want to also go have a drinking fountain that covers all this stuff because, yes, like that. Trash bin, yes. And bench right here on the side is fine. Yes. Okay. This is it. Let's do this. 18th hole. Marked as the 18th hole. Take our tee box. Make it bigger. Let's also go in and make it to be at least level. There we go. Okay. For the green. For the green. The green is this. Right? The green looks like this. Okay. We're going to have the backside dip. I want this to be up high. Okay, I want this to be up high, so I have to do this first. I will fix it, but I want this to be like this first. Because I need to terraform it before I place it. I want this to be up high. The hole, I mean. This is a bastard of a hole right here. Oh, man. I would hate to be on this course. But this is the idea. And I'm sticking to it. So the hole, all right, is at the top of this hill. Actually, I think this is fine right here. So we're going to place the hole once more right here. And it goes right here. And then we need to change it, curve it just a little bit. Yep. 284, same thing as before. But now the hole is on the top of this. All right, you ready? We're really being on theme this time. Okay. Oh my God. Here you go, guys. You wanted it. You got it. You asked for this. I do wish the weeds and stuff weren't there. I would love this to be just like a beautiful water area. And I know so much of this doesn't even matter for the grade. Like all of this, none of this matters for the grade. But this is happening. It's happening right now. Here you go. You got what you asked for. Be careful what you wish for. Because you got what you asked for right there. Okay? That is an award-winning green right there. Oh yeah, A++, baby. Now, this is a par 4. So, you know, they're not going to... They might try it. They're not likely to get here from the tee. But, you know, you really should get here on that second shot. And, man, you had a... Good luck on that second shot. All right, so bridge. We're going to go from this side because it's the shortest bridge. And then we're going to have a path that brings them from here. All right, there you go. That's how you get there. Okay. Now let's fill in everything else. It's the fairway. It says fairway is the F. So fairway through here. It doesn't take a lot of precision to hit that green, but it's just like, it's so hilly. It's so, like, it's not level, which I think is the part that's really going to be a pain in the ass. Imagine trying to, hey, bro. Hey, my bro, if you're watching this, Eagle Glen Grounds guy, imagine trying to care for this. Yeah, what would you do? You got your mower and stuff wouldn't really do well on this, would it? You probably wouldn't want to bring your mower in here. What would you do to take care of this? Let's give it a lot of fairway. I mean, it's already an A+ course, but I want to get A+ all around. This is the 18th hole. We got to be impressive here, okay? So we'll go like this. There we go. Surround this with fairways, okay? I don't need fairway back here, though. We can do like a first cut kind of thing right here. Why not? Yeah. Let's surround the tee box with some first cut. Sure. There we go. Okay, so yeah, we definitely want some rough over here. All right. Rough grass. What about there? I think we actually hit rough grass like all the way around it. You're not supposed to be here. All right. You're going to have to hit it. You know, choose your direction wisely, my golfers. There. This is a fairway C, actually. So I think we most likely want that tree out of there, right? And probably this one too. C+? Really? You're just not giving me enough fairway. It's crazy, that ranking. I know it's an A+ course already, but I want A+ everywhere. Not having it. It's not letting me have it. Lame. Okay, well, I'll just have to do it here. The A and A+. There it is. Okay. We turn it on. We now have an 18-hole golf course at the Metro. The question is... Oh, they need to wet my wet. No, so we need more water out this way. The question is, can anybody get par on this course? Who's going to be the one that can get par on this course? I don't know. I don't know. Got drinking fountains there already. I'll place one at the end of this. That's cool. They can have one there. It doesn't quite cover that hole. I don't know if it matters, but my general... in general, I think I want to have it cover that. I think that's what you should do or have to do. But I don't have any evidence of that, so I'm probably wrong. Either way, though, we're going to have all that stuff there, too. And there we go. It's all set. Yeah? Now we're just waiting for the money to roll in so we can upgrade every building. Ice cream trucks can also be upgraded if we finish the mission. And so I think the tournament is what's required to finish this mission. I don't think she can go semi-pro without, like, maybe winning a tournament or something. They might have told me this, and I just didn't read it. It's very possible that this has already been told to me, and I just didn't read it, okay? I get it. It's very possible. But look, we have walking paths, somewhat convenient walking paths, mind you, for every hole. And in fact, actually found another opportunity right here because there's not much going on here, right? So, I mean, there's not much. I would have to get rid of that, but this goes right along that path right there. And then we could just kind of go zippity-doo-dah right there, right? We could do this, do that. Yep, like that. And then from right here, I have to actually go into the water delete tool. There we go. It's just a little bit of water. We can get rid of it there. It's cool. And then there we go. We now have, well, I don't know about that. We now have a path that is very reasonably positioned to take people all the way around the course. You can get to every tee box and every green and stay on the walking path the entire time while doing so. With the exception of this right here, which you could technically get away with it because you can just do this. So yeah, you can do that. You don't have to, but you can. There is a drinking fountain here for those who are thirsty. Mr. I'm thirsty. Miss I'm thirsty. But, you know, I want to add some extra stuff here too. So let's maybe make sure that we're catering to everybody. And if you are thirsty, we'll put 2 drinking fountains there. That's fine. Doesn't cost me much. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, that is the course. Hope you've enjoyed this video. And this is 18, and I just... Oh boy, like I almost want to just sit here and not end the video. Yeah, and the credits are rolling, I know, but I almost want to chill here and watch and see how they handled this. Because they're up in the... He's looking for his ball, I think. I think that's what he's doing there. He's the teacher, though, so he shouldn't have a ball there. Either way, though, look, we got... Is that Carrie right there? Yeah, she's here. She's still diamond tier as a member, but she's not semi-pro. And I want that to happen. So next video, we're going to play this course. We're going to host a tournament, and we're going to play in it and see how we do. I'm going to be better this time, all right? I promise. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.